Before we start, one of these games literally made professional game developers panic because it was too good. Can you guess which one? Stick around to find out. Portal 2, 2011. The mind bender that proves simple can be perfect. Why you must play it? Listen, if you've never experienced the moment when Portal 2's narrative hits you with the part where he kills you, you haven't lived. This isn't just a puzzle game, it's a masterclass in game design that teaches you complex mechanics without a single tutorial screen that feels like a tutorial. Portal 2 took an already perfect concept and made it breathtaking with its character cast, introducing innovative mechanics like propulsion gel and light bridges, while maintaining perfect pacing. The writing is so sharp it could cut diamonds. GLaDOS, Wheatley, Cave Johnson, these aren't just NPCs, they're comedy gold that AAA studios still can't replicate. But wait, what if I told you the next game on this list literally created an entire genre that didn't exist before? Keep watching. Critics called it better than the original Portal, with one major outlet saying it completely annihilates the first game. That's not hyperbole, that's fact. BioShock, 2007. The underwater city that changed gaming forever. Why you must play it. Would you kindly? If those three words don't mean anything to you, you're missing out on one of gaming's most legendary plot twists. Rapture isn't just a setting, it's a character. When this game launched in 2007, players literally sat there staring at fire and water effects because the visual quality was so unprecedented outside of cutscenes. People didn't realize the game had started. But here's the real talk. BioShock proved games could tackle philosophy, morality, and political ideology while still being an absolute blast to play. The atmosphere is suffocating in the best way. Every audio log tells a story. Every Big Daddy encounter is a tactical chess match. The game at number 13 has been beaten over 814,000 times simultaneously by players. No, that's not a typo. Why hardcore gamers respect it. The art direction is considered the Sistine Chapel of video games. It sets standards that games still chase today. Baldur's Gate 3, 2023. The CRPG that made AAA developers panic. Why you must play it. This is the game that freaked out developers. When Baldur's Gate 3 launched, it peaked at 814,666 concurrent players on Steam and became one of the highest-rated PC games of all time, introducing standards that made other games instantly feel outdated. Want to know why? Every single choice matters. Not the fake choice from other games, real consequences that branch the story in ways that'll blow your mind. Players with 400 hours still discover new interactions, hidden items, and quest outcomes they never knew existed. The game respects your intelligence, your creativity, and your time. But if you think that game has replay value, wait until you see what's at number 10. That game has been played continuously for over a decade. It beat Elden Ring's 96 Metascore with a perfect 97. Becoming the highest-rated PS5 game of all time. Larian Studios proved players aren't stupid. They want deep, complex experiences. Disco Elysium, 2019. The RPG that forgot to add combat and became a masterpiece. Why you must play it. No swords, no guns, no combat. Just you, your fractured psyche, and a murder mystery that'll make you question reality. Disco Elysium replaces traditional combat with intense psychological and philosophical depth, where every dialogue choice shapes not just the story, but your character's very identity. Your skills literally talk to you. Your necktie gives you advice. Your ancient reptilian brain argues with your superego about whether to steal that sandwich. It's absurd, profound, hilarious, and heartbreaking. often within the same conversation. This is writing so good, it makes other game writers weep into their keyboards. If you've ever felt RPGs dumb down dialogue, this game will restore your faith. The game coming up at number 9 changed an entire industry. After it launched, every game studio had to rethink how they make games. Doom 1993/Doom 2016, the genre-defining FPS that never gets old. Why you must play it. Doom pioneered the first-person shooter genre, setting the standard for fast-paced, action-packed gameplay with maze-like levels and revolutionary multiplayer. But here's the kicker. You can play both versions and see 23 years of evolution while the core stays perfect. 1993 Doom taught the industry how to make FPS. 2016 Doom taught them how to make them again. After years of regenerating health and cover systems made shooters boring. No reloading, no hiding, just pure adrenaline-pumping, demon-slaying glory set to the heaviest metal soundtrack in gaming history. Every FPS you've ever played exists because of Doom. That's not opinion. Gaming historians list Doom as one of the most influential games that popularized the FPS genre, which permeates modern gaming. Number 10 isn't just a game. It's a lifestyle. Some people have played it every single day since 2011. Minecraft, the infinite canvas that became a cultural phenomenon. Why you must play it. Minecraft is more than building blocks. It's a blank canvas for imagination, captivating generations and being used everywhere from classrooms teaching creativity to professional architects planning real buildings. It's the rare game that's simple enough for kids, but deep enough for engineers to create working computers inside it. No objectives, no story, no hand-holding. Just, here's a world, do whatever you want. And somehow, that freedom created the best-selling game of all time. Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Grand Theft Auto are the most popular franchises among Generation Z. Minecraft isn't just surviving, it's thriving. Updates still drop, the community still builds, Redstone engineers still create witchcraft. This game has staying power that makes other titles jealous. But number 9 did something even more impressive. It sold 20 million copies and still makes players feel like they're playing it for the first time. Elden Ring, 2022. The open-world Souls game that redefined a genre. Why you must play it. From Software looked at their legendary Dark Souls formula and said, what if we made it massive? Elden Ring was hailed as the best game of 2022, setting new standards for open-world fantasy games and achieving Call of Duty-sized numbers despite being notoriously challenging. Here's why it's special. You can go anywhere. See that massive dragon? Fight it at level 1 if you're brave. Or stupid. See that glowing tree 50 miles away? You'll get there. The game achieved absurd scale with incredible moments that players still celebrate, mixing Breath of the Wild's world design with From Software's legendary gameplay. The difficulty isn't just punishing, it's fair. Every death teaches you something. Every boss defeated feels like conquering Everest. Dark Souls showed games didn't have to be power fantasies, and Elden Ring perfected that philosophy with rewards for genuine skill. Next game on the list? It has more dialogue than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yes, really.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, 2015.
The RPG that set the bar so high it broke the measurement tool. Why you must play it. The Witcher 3 combines a powerful story, a fully realized world, and rich character development, with stunning visuals and deep combat mechanics, creating one of the richest RPG experiences ever made, where every side quest is a full story with interesting characters. This isn't just good for a game writing. This is literature. Side quests have better plots than other games' main stories. The Bloody Baron questline alone is worth the price of admission. Romance options feel like actual relationships, not checkbox achievements. It consistently appears in top 4 positions in all-time PC game rankings, and is considered a benchmark for storytelling and world building. 9 years later, it's still the game other RPGs get compared to. Number 7 almost didn't happen. The studio nearly went bankrupt. Now it's worth billions.
Red Dead Redemption 2, 2018. The game that makes you mourn a horse. Why you must play it. RDR2 revolutionized storytelling in video games with its immersive story, stunning graphics, and expansive world that addresses themes of morality, loyalty, and survival, while presenting a poignant picture of life during a tumultuous time in American history. Arthur Morgan is one of gaming's greatest protagonists. The level of detail is insane. Your horse's bond with you affects gameplay. Snow deforms realistically. NPCs remember you. The cinematic quality and emotional depth of games like RDR2 have broken down the idea that games are purely entertainment, with artistic merit gaining increasing cultural acknowledgement. This game makes you care about an outlaw's redemption more than most movies. You'll spend 60+ hours and wish there were more. The epilogue alone is a masterclass in bittersweet storytelling. The next game was called Too Hard when it came out. Now, it's spawned hundreds of copycat games.
Dark Souls 2011. The game that taught us to get good. Why you must play it. In 2011, Dark Souls seemed destined for obscurity, but instead became one of the most influential games of the 21st century, creating the entire Souls-like genre that's still going strong today. Every interconnected pathway, every hidden shortcut, every "you died" screen, they're all here. Known for its challenging gameplay, intricate level design, deep lore, and sense of achievement, Dark Souls is set in a dark fantasy world requiring precision, patience, and deep understanding of its mechanics. But here's the secret. It's not about being hard for hardness' sake. It's about fairness. Every enemy placement is intentional. Every death is a lesson. After Dark Souls, games began to bare their teeth again, with titles like Hollow Knight, Nioh, Dead Cells, and The Surge, built around offering the same sense of powerlessness and triumph that Dark Souls popularized. Coming up, the game that inspired a generation of game developers. If you've played any FPS in the last 20 years, you owe everything to number 5.
Half-Life 2, 2004. The FPS that changed everything. Why you must play it. Half-Life 2 revolutionized first-person shooters with its physics-based gameplay, immersive storytelling, and innovative mechanics like the gravity gun, pioneering digital distribution through Steam, and forever changing how games are bought and played. Before Half-Life 2, FPS games were dumb. After Half-Life 2, they had to be smart. The game told its story through environment instead of cutscenes, with incredible atmosphere and groundbreaking physics that still inspire modern game design. The Ravenholm level alone is more memorable than entire games. The pacing and atmosphere were so groundbreaking, they remain influential in gaming today, showing how to merge action with environmental storytelling. Alex Vance became gaming's template for strong companion character done right. The top 4 are where things get controversial. One of these games has been called both the greatest game ever made and overrated trash by the same community.
Grand Theft Auto 5, 2013. The open-world phenomenon that refuses to die.
Why you must play it. GTA 5 is a cultural phenomenon, blending open-world exploration, storytelling, and multiplayer mayhem in the fictional city of Los Santos, with 3 protagonists with intertwining stories, creating a vast world filled with activities and secrets, offering endless entertainment. Released in 2013, still in the top-selling charts in 2025. That's 12 years of dominance. Why? Because GTA 5 understands freedom. Want to play stock markets? Do it. Want to base jump off Mount Chiliad? Go ahead. Want to just drive around listening to the best fake radio stations ever created? Nobody's stopping you. GTA 5 appears on virtually every greatest games of all time list, with its sharp satire, stunning visuals, and groundbreaking design, making it a defining title in modern gaming that balances humor, action, and social commentary. GTA Online keeps printing money because Rockstar understands player engagement. Number 3 had players waiting 11 years for a sequel. When it finally came, the gaming world lost its mind.
The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, 2011. The RPG that became a lifestyle. Why you must play it. I used to be an adventurer like you. Dash, if you know, you know. Skyrim offers players an open-world RPG experience with new environments and mechanics to explore, delivering so much replayability that players with 200+ gigabytes of mods continue returning years later. This game has been ported to everything except your smart fridge, and that's probably coming. Why? Because being the Dragonborn never gets old. Hardcore gamers with countless hours praise Skyrim's massive modding community and how well mods integrate, giving the game everlasting life. Every major RPG since 2011 has been compared to Skyrim. That's the definition of cultural impact. After Skyrim's release, other open-world fantasy RPGs rolled out, including Witcher 3, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Dragon Age Inquisition, with Skyrim setting the template for fantasy open-world design. The top 2 are both games that nobody expected to succeed. One was made by a tiny team. The other almost bankrupted its studio.
Mass Effect 2, 2010. The space opera that perfected player choice. Why you must play it. Mass Effect 2 is considered the pinnacle of the trilogy, featuring one of the greatest sci-fi video game experiences with incredible character development, meaningful choices, and the legendary suicide mission that can result in the entire crew dying based on your decisions. Every squad mate matters. Every conversation shapes your story. The suicide mission isn't just a mission, it's the mission that proved games could deliver genuine emotional stakes. Losing a character you've spent 40 hours with because you made one wrong call? That hurts. Although the trilogy starts slowly, it turns into an iconic adventure, with Commander Shepard's crew being one of the best character casts in RPG history. Garrus alone is worth the price. The romance options feel earned. The ending will haunt you. Gamers will fight about whether Me 1, Me 2, or Me 3 is best. That's how you know a trilogy is special, when every entry has die-hard defenders. And finally, number 1. This game is the reason I'm making this video. If you only play one game from this list,
Portal, 2007. The perfect game. Why you must play it. Sometimes perfection comes in small packages. Portal is 3 to 4 hours long. No wasted time, no filler, no bloat. Just pure, concentrated brilliance. Portal masterfully explained the complex concept of portals to the masses through humor, perfect level design, and fun nature, making it accessible to everyone while introducing one of gaming's most iconic villains in GLaDOS. The cake is a lie became a meme. Still alive became a cultural touchstone. The companion cube made people care about a weighted storage cube. That's not game design, that's magic. Why number 1? Because Portal proves video games can be art. It taught the concept of portals in a way that made it easy for everyone to pick up and play, not just a niche hardcore audience, showcasing video games' unique potential. Every game designer studies Portal. Every writer studies its economy of words. Every level designer studies its teaching methodology. It's short enough to finish in one sitting. It's good enough that you'll immediately play it again. It's influential enough that we're still talking about it 18 years later. That's why Portal is number 1. Look, these 15 games represent the peak of what gaming can be. Story, gameplay, innovation, emotion, challenge, creativity, it's all here. Which one are you playing first? Drop it in the comments. And if you've played all 15, you're a true gamer. Respect. Hit that like button if you agree with this list, or especially if you disagree. I want to see those hot takes in the comments. And subscribe because I'm doing more deep dive gaming content like this. Now, stop watching me talk and go play these games. Your backlog just got a lot bigger. Peace.